Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, we're underway. That's very neat. Oh, it's played into the area. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. And he'll shoot here! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kadewere, aim forwards. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Egypt have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Last-ditch defending, but that'll... Decent chance! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Kadewere. Now it's Kadewere. And it's played forward.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Egypt are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Zamora. And here's Marmoush. Trezeguet. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Trezeguet. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is a brilliant interception. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Back into the middle, played back in. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Kadewere. That is lovely. Good chance here. Marmoush. Forward it goes. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the shot! He can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Here comes the... Goes for the header! Goal! Egypt! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Egypt have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Kadewere! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Tries a deft little ball. Aim forwards. Time and again they are repelled. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. He's being urged to shoot.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Egypt looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kadewere. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Kadewere. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's picked out the run. Mohamed Salah. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Egypt have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Egypt definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah. Plenty waiting in the middle. Mohamed Salah, now here's the delivery.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Trezeguet proves just a little bit too strong. Kadewere. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Kadewere. Moved on forwards. Now who's going to be first to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Danger averted for now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And they win it back again. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, with his set of skills, he has to stir the most concern and the most attention.
Played towards the other side. Trezeguet. That has found him in acres of space. And he's heaved it away. Egypt have reclaimed it. Oh, it's come loose. Kadewere. Almost an hour gone. So, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Cuts out the pass. Kadewere. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? And that's off target.
Now, that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And he's got his cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Trezeguet. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's been drilled forward. Mohamed Salah chooses to go cross-field. Flashes it across. Clears it away. Have it back and can go again. Out towards the flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Out of play for a throw. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Zamora. And it's played forward. And he's onside. Kadewere. And it's been taken short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, super find. Takes the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Marmouche really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, nice touch. Zamora. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Zamora. Driven forward. Cleared away. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Keep calm and carry on.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that's a good ball. Egypt, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mohamed Salah. Up towards the front line. Marmouche. Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Mohamed Salah. Played out to the right. Can he deliver? And he shoots! And it's hoisted clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.